When you think of... Oh, damn it! God. Fuck! When you think of demonic possession, you probably think of the cognitive impacts. Dark thoughts not your own entering the mind unbidden, hideous, whispered suggestions, and eventual complete submission to an invading force. While cognitive possession is an issue faced by millions worldwide, for 1 in 600 Canadians, the explanation is not so simple. Lower half possession leaves the mind free and untainted, while the legs pursue an agenda their owner can only guess at. In this video, we're going to look at how LHP works and what you or a family member can do when faced with the disease.
Science still has a lot to learn about lower half possession, but we know this much. The condition is caused by an infernal bacterium called Inspiridia mobilabilis, which lodges and proliferates in the human colon. Eventually, the infection penetrates the frenal capilla, leading to severe hypnoneuralgic symptoms. What exactly causes LHP? Risk factors include wearing used clothing and eating factory-farmed pork. Even using a public toilet seat without wiping it down first can lead to a life-changing affliction.
I guess it all started with these shorts. They're obviously the best shorts. I got them at the thrift store. I had to buy them when I saw them, but it was a huge mistake.
Huge mistake. You contracted LHP immediately.
Immediately.
And we tried to keep things separate laundry, but cross-contamination day.
Now you're affected, and I'm so sorry.
We're dealing with it.
Yeah, as best as we can. But don't get me started on driving.
Despite the progress that's been made, one question remains. Where is the bacterium going? And what does it want? Most would rather shatter their knees than find out. Lower half possession usually begins as a numbness from the waist down, progressing to involuntary foot tapping within a few hours. Often, there is little warning when the legs decide to set out on their own. Bovine laxatives have proven effective in treating the early stages, but in more advanced cases, a holy water enema may be necessary. If you're showing signs of LHP, don't hesitate to ask a priest about the procedure. Use caution around children and near precipices that may tempt the bacteria.
Well, in order to get some sleep at night, any sleep really, I find I've needed to bind my legs at night. And the best method I've found is to start with some good strong rope, then some bungee cords, and end with a ratchet set.
I'm not a bad mom. It's just really hard having a toddler and a newborn and LHP. My legs just take me places and I don't even know why I'm there. I ended up at the old cement factory. I walked through a cornfield. The other day I just took off into the woods and I had to leave the kids behind. I guess it was okay because the oldest is 4. He could look after the baby, but it's getting scarier and scarier.
For those who followed LHP's ghastly parade to its final destination, only shoes remain to tell the story. While sufferers have full control of their torso, arms, and head, the bacterium may kick like an angry toddler until its demands are met. If you see a sufferer headed towards a destination they cannot be allowed to reach, pull them to the ground by their hair and bind their legs. A swift kick in the testicles may be the only thing saving them from a worse fate. If you find yourself walking lonesome back roads towards an uncertain destination, climbing an endless staircase in a building without electricity, or shuffling towards an Arby's, learn to recognize the symptoms. Remember, despite the bacterium from hell lodged in their colon, LHP sufferers are people with dreams, aspirations, and hopefully, brighter days ahead.
Wherever LHP takes you, it's important to act quickly. If you, a friend, or a family member is showing signs of LHP, don't hesitate. Get help today.